And we're back after, 2 weeks of forgetting?
You can hear me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I had to fiddle with my speakers because one side was messed up. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. It was, wow, man. Hold on 1 minute. I forgot to do this. I was able to share us on Facebook and Instagram, and we are live for episode 6 of the S-TierCast. Yeah, man. Talk about out of it. My Lord.
We've been out of it for 2 weeks. We're just like, fuck.
Yeah. Just enjoying everything. Enjoying whatever's left of summer because the kids are all back in school now.
Yes. I mean, aw.
Suffer.
Acknowledge the knowledge. I thought there was a demon in your room. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
A demon named Shannon Sharp.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Well, it's been 2 weeks. We went to, I don't even have the caption here. We went to Flashback Weekend last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend was Fan Expo. I didn't go to that. Should have went because a few of our friends went.
Of course.
And I was like, oh, damn it. The one time I decide not to go.
Hey, I already got money saved for October, so I'm not adding more to it.
Yeah, I have money saved for October and pre-orders. I'm good. I ain't gotta look at any booth like, oh, I want that piece of art. Nah. I'm just, hanging around waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield.
I know when we were at the place, I was like, all right, find me a hoodie. I need a hoodie.
Yeah, it was a very cool experience. For everyone listening, I might end up on Shudder for the last drive-in. Who knows? that was quite a thing. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let me get myself out there.
Did you plug us?
No, that's the only thing that you can't do when it comes to that. Like, you have to actually just answer the questions and that's it. But we will share. If I'm on there, I will definitely share my little testimonial on here.
That'd be awesome if they plugged us. Be like, also listen to this podcast, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I know for a fact once if I'm on there and it's on like Instagram and all that, I'm using our Instagram, I'm using our Twitter to just post that. Like, hey, yeah, look, S-TierCast own Sebastian Martinez makes a testimonial on the last drive-in. And that's basically that part of it, because it was a time of redemption. I got to meet Joe Bob Briggs, hence the testimonial for the last drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
He was cool as hell. He's tall. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, if anyone looks at the picture, you're gonna be like, holy shit. He's a midget compared to Joe Bob. What the fuck?
Him and Kane Hodder.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was a fun time. We were just like, oh, we finally found Sven Gulli. Couldn't find his booth. They really did put it in the back rooms.
I got to see Kane Hodder in person though.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I didn't get a picture with him. He'll probably be at like one of the
He's
other cons.
always at these cons. Like, he loves this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's basically it. The one thing I should have, I think, we did. We went last year. He did a photo op thing for Flashback dressed as Uber Jason. And I was like, son of a bitch. That's like my favorite version of Jason.
Like, that's one of my favorite masks.
Yeah, that metal where it's just melded in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a cool time. Awesome stuff. Like, I saw a lot of movies I wanted to get, but I'm like, I could get this cheaper. I'm like, Synapse Films, like, oh yeah, I know where to get you guys.
I know, and y'all are looking at the toys too. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was looking at the NECA stuff, and I'm like, nah.
Like they had like good like Texas Chainsaw Massacre ones and like Alien and all that kind of stuff, but they wanted the big bucks for that shit.
Oh yeah, the quarter scales have always been expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like where they're just like that big, and you're like, holy shit, I have a midget in my room. Just a miniature version of Leatherface. Yeah.
One day for the podcast room, maybe.
Put Leatherface there. Walk in, just hanging around. But it was a fun time. The whole ride there was funnier than shit though. I kept getting fucking turned around.
Oh my god.
Just missed our main exit, ended up near O'Hare.
I know, I was like,
I'm
just
like,
put the GPS on, bro.
yeah. And then I did, because I'm like, you know what? I know where we're at, but I need to make sure.
Rosemont is confusing though.
Yeah, the Residence Inn that was over there by Allstate, that's the one I went to as a kid and all that.
Mm.
And I was thinking, I had just turned 18 and all that. Not even a kid. I turned 18. That was when I told you, because we drove past the casino that's over there too. I'm like, hey, yeah, I lost $10 there.
And that's where I called you a dumbass.
But that was the whole thing. Like my parents were like this. Oh yeah, just use the slot machine just once, $10. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Click. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we're done. That was it. I cut myself off right there when I lost.
I remember one time I put like $1 in and I got $2. I was like, yeah.
The one thing, my uncle, he's actually very lucky when it comes to that stuff. Like one time he actually won like $5K, and I'm just like, how?
That just reminds me of what is it? Vegas Vacation. That kid who always wins at the slots and stuff, and he gets a car and shit.
Oh god, that was hilarious. Yeah, it was quite a fun little trip there, because I'm like, oh, we're right there. Motherfucker wouldn't even let me over. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, okay, I know how to get out here. Missed my other turn.
Then we followed the guy from Michigan.
Yeah, he was the one that's basically
made us miss our turn.
Us. Yeah, he's the one basically stopped us from getting onto our exit. I'm like, oh my god, why? Why did you do this?
I'm from Michigan.
Turn to the British guy. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh fuck! Can't believe you've done this.
It was a fun time though. Man, we have a little bit of stuff. I just looked at some of the gaming stuff. We have just a normal talking one. We had a lot of passings during the 2-week hiatus.
Yep.
Paul Rubens, Tony Bennett, Mark Margolis, Angus Cloud, Johnny Hardwick.
Mm-hmm.
The one that hit most was Paul Rubens though, because I was just like, Pee-wee's gone.
That and Johnny Hardwick.
Yeah, I was like, Pee-wee's gone. And then as soon as Johnny Hardwick had passed, I think it was like yesterday or the day before, I was like, well, we lost Dale.
I know.
I think they already started with the memes though when it came to Dale. The Grim Reaper was like, it's time to go. Pakistan. Yeah, we kind of knew Tony Bennett was gonna go out. At least he got to do a lot of music with some contemporaries. He got to. That was one thing. Lady Gaga was a super fan of Tony Bennett. And her getting to work with him was the one thing that was on her bucket list. She can actually say when she is on her deathbed, I got to work with Tony Bennett. We kind of knew Mark Margolis was going to pass. He's known for Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He was also in Scarface. I remember that. He was young in Scarface.
Yeah, but everybody's going to remember when he died or almost died on the toilet in Breaking Bad or something.
No, when he when his bell was rigged.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that sequence. That was
Ding ding ding
just
ding 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 ding. Stop ringing the bell.
the way he looked at him like, why does your bell sound different? Just oh, it was great. He was for what he did. He was great. He was also in Gotham. He played Jerome's, I think,
Oh
father.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and Jerome killed him
Yeah. It was kind of weird to see him act like that, though.
when he's blind. Like Jerome, I wanted you to have a good life. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to act all nice when he's always the bad guy and shit.
He's in a lot. He was definitely a character actor because you start seeing as soon as you know who it is, you start seeing him and shit. That's exactly how like I saw him in Scarface. I'm like, what the hell's Hector Salamanca doing in here? Gets shot by Tony Montana.
My name is Tony Montana.
And of course, Angus Cloud from Euphoria, he passed away, and I think, he had just lost his father, I do believe, and that I think was the reason. Like, I don't even know how he passed. It either was like overdose or he just clocked out. I'm gonna look it up right now because I saw everyone was like, "Rest in peace." Let's see. I don't think they have a. Let's see. Yeah, overdose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Happens a lot in Hollywood.
Yeah. And especially if like
That and murder
that's
mysteries.
yeah, him losing his father, that probably was the tipping point too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Anybody who loses a parent that's gonna be rough on anybody.
Yeah. Hold on 1 minute. My speakers trying to mess up. There we go. Can only hear on one side. I'm like, what?
Am I going deaf?
Like, ah!
Oh no, I'm getting
Yeah,
old.
he was from what I saw from Euphoria. He was very, very good. He really did play. He played a drug addict in that too, but it was like he's just used to it. He's just a stoner. That was basically it. So you're confused. I'm fucking confused. He's known for that. That's the best thing in that damn show.
And that Buffy scene, I believe.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Paul Rubens. Let's talk. Yeah, man. Paul Rubens was the saddest one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know he had cancer. Like everyone was just like, he just up and died. Like he hit. Like he's up there with Norm Macdonald when it comes to hiding that shit. I'm like, Jesus.
And I guess in a way, Robin Williams in a way, but he sort of did tell us though.
Yeah. Well, when I look at like how Paul Rubens died, dying from a battle with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Norm Macdonald had the same thing happen, and he died during his battle with cancer, and everyone's like, he had cancer. Like that's literally what my thing was with Paul Rubens. I'm going, what? He was just in a show. What the fuck? That really got me.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe he just wanted to entertain people and not let people worry about what's going on with his life.
Yeah, I think that was the main thing, and that was the one thing I started looking up a lot of other stuff. The one thing about it, like, of course, everyone knows about the controversy of Paul
Yeah.
Rubens. The whole theater and all that, and he could have like stayed off the sex offender registry
Mhm.
if he had fought the case, but his father was sick, so he
He
said,
had
"Fuck
no
it, I'll be on."
choice.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, I'll be on the registry." Like he could have won.
Oh yeah.
Like they, the evidence was so fucking thin. He said, "Fuck it, I don't care. My dad's sick." That's ballsy.
Yeah.
That's more courageous in a lot of ways because he just was just like, "Okay, I don't give a shit. My dad needs me." Like that was one cool thing, and the biggest middle finger was, of course, him as a vampire. What he said to the makeup artist, he goes, "Get it as close to my mugshot as you can."
And
Like that.
not not to like blurt anybody out, but speaking of like cancer and all that, one of my ex's stepfather has it.
Oh damn! This should just get everyone.
I know it's like going on like well, it technically is a virus.
It's like one of those mutations, though.
Yeah.
It's so nuts.
I just hopes and prayers go out to her and her family. So
Yeah, we've been losing a lot of people. My, of course, everyone knows my brother-in-law passed.
mhm.
Oh man, I gotta get my nephew on here. He had some dark ass jokes.
Yeah, but let's save that for like the paid episodes.
Yes, the support the S-TierCast episodes. Yeah, that's one thing we're still pushing. Of course, the QR
There
code
you go.
is there, and you can support the S-TierCast on Spotify for podcasters. Sorry for the plug, but it's have to do that. Let's see what's we're gonna get past this stuff. All these great gentlemen are resting in peace. They all had good lives. They all made a mark on entertainment in some way or another.
Childhoods.
Yeah, Paul Rubens, you could throw a stone and you wouldn't hit a Pee Wee thing.
Oh no.
He
We
was
were at
in
the
every.
place and people were cosplaying as him. I saw a guy
Yeah,
cosplaying him and he had the bike like exactly like his bike.
I saw him at Fan Expo through one of the pictures. He was at Fan Expo. Oh, who was it? I think Celeste. She went and she got a picture of him. I was like, "That's funny." He was just at Flashback. Oh man, yeah. It's he will all of them remember Tony Bennett, of
Mhm.
course. He's a big time musician. He's like what was one of the last greats of that era.
All these people had like memorable things in all of our lives, but
Yeah,
at the end of the day, we're all human.
yeah. Now let's see, what do we have here? Of course, the SAG-AFTRA strike is still going on. So is the writer strike. Writer strike uh, might be coming to an end. They already, what is it, the ANP, whatever the fuck it is, the group that they're going up against has already, like, they already came back to the negotiating table. They want the leaders there for SAG-AFTRA. They want them for Writers Guild. All that
How about
stuff.
you get the rapists and pedophiles out of Hollywood?
Well, they're hiding. Now the thing with this was they, of course, every time there's always some movie news and all that. We always do the thing, and I think a lot of some of this stuff is smokescreen shit, because I just saw that what is it, Dark Castle and another company, they're shopping around
Mhm.
a 13 Ghost series.
Those son of a bitches took my idea.
They're pitching it to Sony apparently.
Ah, why not HBO?
Uh, but we had gotten there was news, I think 2 weeks ago. Everyone knows Gargoyles might be coming to Disney
Mhm. Live
first.
action or animated?
Live action. They got Kenneth Branagh, who's known for Hamlet, Murder on the Orient Express, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, all the big time movies, all the literary movies, basically.
Mhm.
He's gonna be directing it. I don't know. I think we could say that. Um, I don't know if they're gonna actually go through with it, because a lot of stuff really does feel like it could change at a dime because of this strike.
Mhm.
Because also, Return of the Living Dead is getting rebooted.
The OG or the remake?
The OG.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That, that's what gets me. I'm like, really? During a strike, you announce this shit? Like, we'll always have the original, because that was just perfect. It was punk rock and zombies. But man, I don't know. They just said, "Oh, it's being rebooted." That's it. That's all I saw on there.
Uh,
You know, when the strike first started, I'm going through this. Some people on TikTok were thinking, "Oh, they got an in during this fucking thing, during this whole strike." Uh, People on TikTok, of course, one person who I've actually brought up on here, Strawhead Goofy.
mhm.
Uh, they're calling him a scab because he keeps promoting the fucking movies. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's right. You can't promote, right? He goes, I'm not a part of SAG-AFTRA though. And it's like, yeah, but no, you can't really do
Like
that.
that's the thing I don't get. Like if they go like these actors and actresses go on like interviews, say, like just
They
like
can
like their family's YouTube cousin or whatever, stuff like that. Are they
they can do
allowed
that.
to talk about like future things or past things or what?
They can't talk about the movies themselves, but they can talk about their process.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that is. When it comes to Juju, that's his actual name. I forgot his last name, but when it comes to Straw Hat Goofy, I look at it. I'm like, yeah, you keep promoting a lot of Disney stuff.
Yuck. I did it. I killed him.
Like you keep promoting a lot of Disney stuff during this. Are you sure that you can? And I saw the other guy. You probably seen him on there. Very heavy set guy. Basically has no neck. Not me.
I was gonna say that's like half of the people on Discord. Mm.
He blonde hair, goofy ass glasses. Always has that face like that.
Oh,
That
the guy who made that short video where he's making faces like "put your eyes up" and da 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 da.
oh, he did one video where he was like a cop and he was like, yeah, heavy set cop, small ass baton. His handle is Colin your mom.
Mhm.
That's literally his handle. His actual name's Colin. He is they got his ass for scabbing because he literally was like, I think I got an in, and he actually had like a deal with one of these companies. I like something that's like trying to rival Pure Flix or whatever, and they got on his ass so bad because he's like, I'm an independent actor. I can do whatever I want. I don't like a lot of the movies that are out there. The movies I like are the independent films, like Schindler's List. I'm like, what?
What?
Like Schindler's List? That's an independent film? What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you what what do you think about the Jews?
Like he was like, I like independent films like Jurassic Park. What? What the fuck? And he goes, if I'm gonna be a scab, fine. I'm gonna be a scab. I'm gonna be the king of scabs. He actually said he was gonna be the king of scabs.
Honestly,
And he
I
said
think he did this as, like, a comedy bit.
he was actually he was baiting.
Oh.
He was farming all that rage. I was like, oh man. And the one part that got me because he pulled the Jesus
Oh,
card.
no.
He goes, come on. He goes, come at me, SAG AFTRA. You can't beat me. I got Jesus on my side. I'm like, oh no. He did the I got God and anime on my side meme. Oh no. Oh my god. But bigger, bigger scabs. And it's more so they ain't even scab. Stephen Amell, he's able to promote his stuff because it's a TV show.
Mhm.
He has the movie the show Heels, and he had said some stuff at one of the cons saying that he thinks that the strike is stupid. Not stupid. He said he doesn't agree with the strike. The one person who said it was stupid, and we talked about this when we were trying to add flashback. Zachary Levi said it was stupid. But and I had the picture. Stephen Amell is now part of the strike. Oh god! And if you look at the face, it looks like he got like scolded so hard. He's just like he's so mad.
I don't like it.
He goes, "I got everyone don't like me." That's literally what he's like. Everyone don't like me.
Oh.
I'll strike with him.
How could this happen to me?
Oh, let me see if I can find that picture. I think I put it somewhere. It's I think I gotta look at my archive because I said he got called scab once and then fucking caved. That's it. Here, I'm gonna look for it right now. Oh my god, it was funnier than shit. He looks so mad, but like that kind of mad, like after you get scolded by your
Like you're
parents.
about to cry at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Like, don't you slam that door. Let's see. All right, go to archives. God damn it! I hate the desktop version of
God damn
Instagram.
it, Bobby.
Here it should be here.
Bull. They're free. I'm all
Let's
right,
see. That's
Dad.
here archive. I do not like the desktop version of Instagram.
Instagram.
Let's see. All right, let me get this shared. Oh my god, it's so funny. Because when he said that, a lot of his castmates got pissed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, from Arrow,
Uh-oh.
and people kept flooding his pro his actual Twitter page with the picture of Grant Gustin going peace with the fucking headstone, and they just replaced Oliver Queen with just a picture of Stephen Amell.
Oh my.
All right, here it is. Look at that face. He got called scab once and caved. I don't want this shit to play. He's about to play the whole Cyberhex song. I'm like, Jesus, no. We're doing good. Oh man. So yeah, they've been going. There's a whole ass TikTok called Scab Watch or no Scab Hunt or something like that, and like they're just keeping an eye on who is against this whole thing.
I
I'm like,
not to get political or anything, but I like how everybody's worried about all this shit, but we're not worried about what the fuck China's doing right now.
oh shit, even there. But that's a funny thing when it comes to China. Like I just saw the thing from Phil DeFranco, like China is like, they're threatening us with all their shit when it comes. What the fuck?
It's China.
Fucking ambulance driving down the street. I'm like, what the hell? They've been doing the threatening thing, but they haven't done anything since. The thing that they're doing now is like they're basically telling Russia to fucking stop.
Well, by all means, stop Russia because Putin's out of hand with his stupidity. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to Russian people. I love all people from every country, but like your leader is a douchebag and an idiot and is gonna get your country killed.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh man, there's so many of them in jail now because they were protesting this shit.
Mm.
I remember when the first happened, like it was fucking giant ass trucks full of people. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Let's see what else we got. Not that much movie stuff except for, and I'm happy for this, Prey and Hellraiser 2022 are finally getting a physical
First of
release.
all,
I'm
we're
so
not gonna talk about Raka Raka's movie.
I gotta see it still.
Me too.
I did. I did see one scene from it because someone dropped it on TikTok where dude just walks out the house and just stabs himself in the head. I saw that. I'm like, oh fuck. That's the part I saw. It was so fucking brutal and just so quick.
Like those guys, like when I used to watch them on YouTube, I instantly knew they were gonna make some movie, action, horror, or whatever, and I was like, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be bomb. And apparently, they're making a sequel of it already.
Yeah. I hope it's an actual sequel, not a sequel prequel, because they said that they already had a prequel in store because
What the
of the
fuck?
beginning of the movie. I was just like, oh, this is fucking wild. It looks good. I gotta
I
see it.
swear, if it goes to space, I'm gonna be like pissed off.
The hand goes to space.
You just see a
Alien
hand
grabs
in outer space, just like floating.
Yeah, an alien grabs it and goes, "Talk to me."
ET, no.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Prey and Hellraiser finally getting a physical release. Oh, finally. Prey was so fucking good, and we talked about it. I loved Hellraiser. I can't wait for that. I did see Arrow Video. They're bringing out a 4-movie Hellraiser collection set. Also,
Like a box
Hellraiser
set?
1. Yeah, Hellraiser 1, 2, 3, and Bloodlines. And Bloodlines has the director's cut.
Now, see, I would understand if they made a metal box collector's edition.
Oh, that would have been great. Where it looks like the actual box.
Mhm.
That would be fucking great. It's called what I think it's called like the Pain and Pleasure edition. I think.
Mm.
Here, I got the picture. I gotta find the
Like,
picture real quick.
honestly, like, yeah, Hellraiser, like, all the movies, like, they have, like, cringy moments. Like, not, like, embarrassing cringy, like, cringe, like, "Ugh, I don't want that to happen to
Makes
me,"
you
kinda shit.
makes your skin crawl.
Yeah, and then you got Hostel, who became, like, a BDSM porn flick.
Oh my god, yes. That was one thing I loved about this. I can't wait. I would grab all five movies. The reboot and the originals because it's gonna be in 4K. I'm looking for I had the picture of the box set. Where's it at? Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. I'll find it later. But they got the work print version. I hope it's actually an actual director's cut though, because I told you about the director's cut of Bloodlines. That could have been so much better if it was actually linear instead of just like one guy telling the story of his family.
Mm, you get what you want, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the trailer for Exorcist Believer that came out 3 weeks ago.
I heard a lot of great things about it.
The trailer for it was good. I can't wait to see it. They already got the sequel ready.
Mhm.
They already got the name for that. It's called I do want to say it's called Deceiver or something like that. Exorcist Deceiver.
Now, here's the thing. They do Exorcist and all that, but you don't see remakes of Poltergeist.
They tried remaking it.
Tried? What do you mean tried?
It wasn't good. It was damn near like verbatim the same movie.
Well, that's why you need to get like a good director who knows what the fuck he's doing and have money for it.
Yeah. If they made it grounded and actually did some work with like lighting and all that, and make you really feel like, oh shit, there's something in here,
Mhm.
that'd be perfect. Uh Exorcist Believer, oh my god, this is the coolest thing about it. Two girls are possessed by Pazuzu in this one.
It sort of reminded me of Slender Man.
It's yeah, exactly how they showed back up. The part that creeped me out, and I did the line to Keisha, where the girl she walks into the church when they're doing communion, she goes, "Wine in the blood, the wine in the blood, the body in the blood, the body in the blood, the body," and just going nuts in the church. I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking horrifying.
Now, see there? That's what you call an alcoholic.
And the one part that got me was they actually get both girls that are possessed together and they're both breathing in sync with each
Mhm.
other. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's horrifying. And someone already made a meme like Halloween kills instead of evil dies tonight, Pazuzu dies tonight. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Just that meme, but it looks good. I can't wait to see it. Like I already saw one of the people I follow. He was like, "Oh, I heard from the screenings, it's shit." I'm like, gives a fuck about the screenings. These the same idiots that watch this shit and be like, "Why did they do this?" And then they change it because one person had a question. Like that's really what it comes down to.
It
Like test screenings are trash when it comes to some of these
Like,
movies.
honestly, the only thing I have to say about horror movies is, like, they need to make more in October. October
Yes.
is the season for horror. The whole
Yeah,
season.
you know what I saw? Haunted Mansion. I didn't get to see Haunted Mansion, but I did see one thing that they did with it,
Mm.
and that was they released it in July against Oppenheimer, Barbie, and Mission Impossible.
And Talk to Me.
Yeah. Well, Talk to Me was this month.
They
But they
still
released
ran against it still.
oh, yeah, well they released Haunted Mansion during like the biggest block. They during Barbenheimer basically.
Mhm.
And the thing that got me was holy fuck, they hocus pocus did. And if you know what the thing about Hocus Pocus was, they released Hocus Pocus in July of '93 against fucking Jurassic
I
Park.
know. That's why you need, if it's a Halloween movie, you
It
release
needs to
it
be
in
October.
October.
That would have been a perfect day and date thing for Disney Plus. October 1st, Haunted Mansion. Everyone would have been happy.
Right?
Like,
It's not that hard.
instead, no, we're gonna put it in July. Why didn't it make any money? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you released it in fucking July.
Yeah, in summer where there's no ghosts and ghouls and pumpkins and autumn and all that
Yeah,
stuff. No, let's put it near 4th of July or something like that.
yeah. That's what killed me about it. What I heard from it was like it's very good, and Jared Leto as the Hatbox Ghost is fucking creepy. I got the picture of him. I'm like, is that really him? They put him in all that makeup, really?
No, that's how he just woke up.
I woke up like this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's get to music news. Of course, Skinned dropped her new song, Robert Hansen.
Uh-huh.
And man, oh man, it's a part of the playlist. I told you. It's so good. It's a
She
banger.
has to listen to our podcast.
I always tag her in the clips where we review the songs.
I swear.
we got to get in touch with like her agent or something like that to talk to her.
Yeah, and
I know that
Spencer
for
too, because I was talking to the guy who I got the long sleeve shirt from. He's like, "Oh yeah, he's
yeah,
always at like these kind of things." I was like, "Oh
yeah.
shit, we could get an interview with him."
He has his own. It's called Silver Scream Con.
Yes, but we want him for ours.
Exactly. That way you can get your album signed where he says, "No, I didn't.
No, still guilty
I am not
murders on
guilty.
stone. Come on.
I am innocent." Funnier than shit. And then have both Bill Moseley and Spencer take a picture with it. Yeah, Robert Hansen. Of course, it's about the butcher baker Robert Hansen, who, let me see. I have the case file. Case file. I sent it to. Wait, I know who to get it from. I sent it to John Elisa. She's into serial killer stuff. And I'm like, you're 14 and you're into this shit already? What the hell?
Let's keep watching her because she might be the next Michael Myers. I don't know.
No, she wants to do it in one of those podcasts. And I'm like, well, you got to get out of this.
Get out of that
You got to get this.
room.
Let's see. Born February 15th, 1939, known as the Butcher Baker. Yeah, let's see what else. Skinned has the rest of the file. Let me get to her thing. What's QB want? Oh, he sent me another one. All right. QB sent me the weirdest video. All right, here we go. 17 plus victims, women, around Anchorage, Alaska, between 1971 to 1983. Abducted, R-worded, and murdered at least 17 women in and around Anchorage. I say R-worded because, yeah, he ruffled. we'll put it as that. As the replacement word. He ruffled their feathers. Oh my God. Christ. He released the victims before hunting them with a rifle. There was a movie inspired by his actions. And he died in prison, but guess what his sentence was?
What?
461 years plus life in prison.
So they just buried him in the jail cell or something?
They locked him away and threw away the jail. Oh yeah, he's dead. He was a bigger monster than the other ones. Like Gacy was horrifying, Dahmer's horrifying, Bundy's horrifying, but the fact that Robert Hansen would just treat them like they're the most dangerous game, basically, and hunt them in Alaska. Yeah, hunt them in Alaska
where no one is around. You have no
Yeah.
neighbors. You got miles of acres of land.
Yeah, and that's honestly that's more horrifying than what those three did. At least those three, they buried their
Yeah,
victims and
but
all that.
if you think about it, it's smart.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you're in Alaska where it gets cold and it snows most of the time.
There's a lot of wilderness, a lot of wildlife out there.
You don't have to clean any of the mess.
Yeah, the bears will do it if they're still up. The wolves will do it.
Hell, even the rabbits.
The rabbits, the owls.
Right?
Oh my god, he was a brutal character. The song is a banger though. just the chorus. It's just like literally, I'm driving the car. I'm driving in the car. Listen to this
You
song.
better
You better
run.
run.
You're just like, dude, run.
I was blasting that, and everyone's looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
That's when you
But
just give them the
especially,
crazy smile, just like this.
I'm like, "Stop." The other part, I actually ended up turning it down because I'm like, okay, I don't know how many people survived gunshots here because there's like 3 gunshots in it
It matters how
from
they're
the
aiming.
actual gun, from the actual rifle too. I think.
Mm.
What kind of rifle did he use? They had
It
that
was
too.
just like
Where's
a
it at?
regular hunting rifle, I believe.
Ruger Mini 14
Yeah.
and a knife. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Just in case if the
But yeah,
bullet didn't get you, the knife will.
yeah. Christ on a pony. But yeah, it was yeah, great song. 10 out of
Oh
10.
yeah, wonderful
It's
song.
amazing. 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 Subject matter make you go like, what the fuck? But it actually has a good beat. It has all that stuff. I'm not Anthony Fontana. If you want an in-depth thing, ask him.
Yeah.
He'll probably be like, it's a soft 7 or some shit like that.
Dude, you're like, you know what I would do?
Also, I sent you this one. Ian Watkins. We all know who Ian Watkins is. Former lead singer, Lost Prophets, in jail for I think 35 years for a possession of CP, actually R-wording a kid, a baby, R-wording a
And
baby.
he's only getting 5 fucking years for that?
35.
Oh, I thought you said 5. I was like, really?
Yeah, and that's why I put hoping the worst because he got attacked in prison last week.
Yay, the Jeffrey
Stabbed,
Dahmer incident all over
stabbed,
again.
stabbed in the neck. I think he's still in critical condition. I'm just like, you know what? I won't shed a tear when this fucker dies. I literally said that.
As I will quote the Joker, you get what you fucking deserve, you fucking...
Hold on, I got it. I got that. And I made that into a meme too when I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah. But because I guess it's considered a hate crime out there in the UK, they actually had to have an official statement about why they stabbed him in the neck.
Did you hear they're getting assault rifles now? They're police?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Here the funny thing, the official statement for why the inmate stabbed Ian Watkins. Apparently, he was giving guitar lessons to certain inmates, but not them. So they were mad about that.
Fair enough. You did the world a deed.
Oh God! I'm like, good save, good save.
I believe him.
Oh God, that was funnier than shit when I saw that. Let's see. Oh, I did see. Did you hear Melly Mel's diss track to Eminem?
How do I say
Oh,
this?
I'll say it. That fucking rap had an AARP number. Jesus Christ!
Let's put it
Oh, that old ass rap. I'm like, I'll listen to American Flags. Fuck this.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let him cook.
Oh my God, he dunked his own self in there. Oh God, it was horrendous. Like I saw one guy react to it. I'm like, this is 2023. Why is this 1989 bullshit? Oh God. Oh Lord. All right, let's get to gaming.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Let's talk this multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in movies recently, we've had the multiverse of madness, Into the Spider-Verse, which does the multiverse thing better.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once does the multiverse thing better. But I am of a sound mind that we should actually just let the multiverse trope die.
So so what you're saying is go back to the original OG superhero movies.
Not just that. Here, this goes to The Witcher,
Uh-huh.
because of course The Witcher ended.
Yeah.
Series finale for me. Y'all can have season 4. This is how the producer said they're gonna do season 4. How they're gonna get uh Liam Hemsworth into The Witcher as Geralt of Rivia.
Barney's gonna
They're
come
gonna
in.
they're gonna use the multiverse. Yeah. So it's another universe. And exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, oh fuck you. Really? You couldn't just have it like, oh, they put his body in a pot. Like at
You
least
know,
Fantastic Beasts did that.
the thing is, The Witcher has witches, warlocks, whatever. They can do it in their own fucking way.
Yeah, they could put his lifeless body in a pool and resurrect him, and it's a different face. What the fuck?
Maybe there was a good reason for these strikes, because that's just a stupid idea.
Oh, oh my lord! That's one thing. I'm hoping The Witcher after season 4 gets canceled because Netflix would be like this. What happened? That's why I made the meme. I think earlier this year, where it goes like this, where it's the producer like, we did pretty good with Witcher season 4. Why don't we have enough views? Me, fuck you.
Here's one for you. I am the Witcher. I am the Witcher.
I am the Witcher. Oh, oh God. It's the whole they've abused the whole multiverse trope so bad because we could have had so many cool things from the multiverse. I think they're gonna end it after Secret War. They're gonna, we still got like 2 multiverse movies coming out. That's Secret Wars at Marvel and
No,
Deadpool
they're gonna
3.
make
But
mini season movies about this. So you got 87 to
ah,
go.
ah, no.
Not just 2. That just starts it off. Then you got 87. Then we're done.
Oh God. Maybe I should embrace death. What the fuck? Get rid of this existential crisis. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna die, but at least I don't have to deal with the multiverse shit.
They put you in the multiverse and you never die.
Oh man,
You're like, fuck.
why should that be the actual thing? You die and you just end up in another body, and it's still you, like some quantum leap shit.
I would just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kill myself.
end up in another body.
Fuck. At least I have abs this time.
Be like that one episode of Quantum Leap where you end up becoming a Down syndrome person. Oh my God.
You became Walter White's son.
Oh no. Not cerebral palsy. No. Oh, so yeah, multiverse needs to end. Now we're thinking about this shit. All right, let's get to gaming news. All right, so Mortal Kombat 1.
Mm-hmm.
They've been announcing a lot of characters lately.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the combat pack we found out was real.
Yeah.
Quan Chi, Ermac, Homelander, Omni-Man, Peacemaker, Takeda. Who else was in there? I forget who else.
Why
But
don't
like
they
it was
put Nicki Minaj in there? They're doing that for Call of Duty.
I saw someone did an AI version of Mortal Kombat, and they had Will Smith and his fucking
Versus Chris Rock.
Here, this is the best part. He's like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his hand, it's in slap mode, and it's on fire. Oh god, when I saw that, I'm like, that's dirty.
The things you could do with mods.
Oh man, it was funny as hell. But a lot of cool guests. That was one thing I said, and I tagged NetherRealm. I said, who would have been great in Mortal Kombat 1? Adam Smasher from Cyberpunk. And honestly, he would be fucking cool though. But it would be almost like it would be like a heavy version of like Sector and Cyrax.
Yeah.
Like his fatality would just be him using his missile launcher or tearing a person apart like in Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That'd be fucking metal as hell. But we got our first looks at, they brought Lee May back. I was like, oh, cool, my Deadly Alliance main that I crushed on as a kid. Awesome. They got, of course, they got Reptile. Reptile looks fucking great.
Oh yeah, they did him good this game.
They perfected him, I think.
Wasn't that like the original look of Reptile as well?
More or less. I think they were more inspired by the movie though.
The movie had him like all skinny and twig-like.
Oh no, the newest one, because he was big as shit in that one too. It was fucking smooth. Let me see if I can pull up the list. Of course we got Smoke. Smoke is gonna be in it.
Yeah, he was my favorite.
Oh, he looks badass, and he got the that curved knife. Oh, he was fucking people up. His main fatality, he just slices them up and puts a grenade in their mouth.
Like I remember playing like the OG Mortal Kombat game, and like he was like, I guess like a hidden character or something like that you had to unlock.
Oh yeah,
and like his like outfit was just like Scorpio and Sub-Zero's, but like purple or something like that. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Here, let's see. This ain't it? Lies. They sit on a throne of lies. Where's it at?
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, Garrus is back in this. I like the fact that they brought Garrus back.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they did this with him was cool as hell. It really tells you what Chronica really was, a pissed off titan of a god. She just turned this keeper of time into her own warden of time. In this, he's very calm. He protects the hourglass. That was cool as hell to see. His fatalities look brutal.
Like I see him as like a mutual. Like he's neither good nor evil.
Yeah, very neutral. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Havoc. Havoc. They brought Havoc back. And his thing, I was just creeped me out. This motherfucker just like letting his cameo do all the work because he snapped his own neck, and he's just like,
yeah, that's fucking Havoc, bro.
Pulls his own arm off, beats the person with it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Ashra is back also. I was like, oh my god, this is looking packed. It's looking amazing. I'm definitely gonna grab it, but I think I'm gonna wait until all the characters are on it because I've made that mistake twice. Yeah, I made that mistake twice. Like with 10 and 11, I'm like, let me just wait till there's like a collector's edition or whatever. Game of the Year
MK11 version.
Reiko will be in it. I saw that. Mataro will be a cameo character.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw they showed that at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, oh my god, they brought Reiko back, and I said they did him perfectly. This is Reiko right here, not that shit from the movie. Like he was beating the shit out of people.
I just
like,
want them to bring back a kind of person that goes, Hoppy!
Oh yes, they need to bring back the developer in that. How would he look then? Watch it be Ed Boon this time. Let's see what else. But yeah, the leak was real. I think they're going to be doing some more stuff. But as it stands, it looks amazing. I can't wait to see how Peacemaker plays.
He plays like Peacemaker.
Get John Cena back in there.
His like fatality would have to do something with like the eagle.
Watch Vigilante be a cameo character. And he does the fatality, it's just a chainsaw.
Watch, and the next one they're gonna get the boys in there.
Well, yeah, that's why they got Homelander in there. So it's Homelander versus
I
Omni-Man.
want to see
That's gonna
Nor
be
in
funny.
there. The Nor or the how do you say his name?
Black Noir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be great too. So I guess the three celebrities, because I think they're gonna get J.K. Simmons to do Omni-Man as well.
I would have to
Omni-Man.
have that name, J.K. Simmons. Just kidding, Simmons.
Let me see what. I hope it's like John or something. Let me find out what his actual
John
name
Kendall
is.
Simmons.
Jonathan Kimball Simmons. You're close.
Don't even know the motherfucker, and I know him.
Oh my god, that was funny. Yeah, they're probably gonna have him. Probably gonna have Anthony Starr in there as Homelander. I know they got Kelly Hu from Surf Ninja and X2. She's in other stuff
Yeah.
also, but she's voicing Lee May. Baraka got announced, of course. That made me happy. I'm like, hey, look, they actually perfected him too.
I swear, if they don't make him like scary as fuck.
Oh, he's scary. Oh my gosh. He's very scary. And the whole thing, do love how they just redid the whole thing with the Tarkata, where it's a virus.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't eat human flesh, then they die from it. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
So they don't have a choice.
Yeah. And the one thing I love about the whole reptile reveal that was amazing was they actually used his name. Also, they literally legitimized his name after the movie, Sizoth. I love that name. I heard the funniest shit about it. Because when they announced it, Sizoth, the dude goes, that's a name you can moan to. Oh god. It was funnier than shit.
Let's move on.
Yes. All right. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. I'm pissed about this, but not too pissed. I can just wait. PS5 Pro is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I already saw the Slim.
yeah, it was leaked.
Yeah, I saw that. I even have it saved. I'm like, yeah. But it looks like they're trying to do it where you can actually like take the actual disk drive off and put another piece on. That looks cool. But I'm like, what's
I don't
different
want
about it? It's just
Legos. I want a system.
yeah. I'm like, what's different about it? It's just small.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh yes. Oh my lord. Oh good heavens. This is everyone knows about this. The TMNT exclusive pizza scented controllers.
I saw that. I was like, why?
And I put that why, Seth, why? But the way it looks cool as a controller, but I'm like, I'm not putting a a a center on this damn thing. Why? Why would I spray on this thing and have it like just blow pizza in my
Like
face?
you're playing
I
a
don't want
horror game, and it's like there's a
just
sensor that has like, oh, you can smell the blood or blood, and you just smell pizza. You're like, what the fuck? Pizza
yeah,
time, I
pizza
guess.
time. Playing Resident Evil Village, pizza time, and Lady Domatrice shows up.
You're like, fuck. I guess it is pizza time.
Okay, let's see what else. Rockstar has dropped the ball again.
I told you.
Yeah, I looked at that. I'm like, ugh. Okay, so what did they drop the ball on, Sebastian? Let's hear it. Uh, Red Dead Redemption 1 was, everyone was thinking, okay, yeah, we're gonna get a remake, a remaster, make it more like Red Dead Redemption 2, graphics wise.
Nope.
It's a fucking port for Nintendo Switch and PS4 for $50. And I literally put on Twitter, I'm like, no, yeah, they can keep it. I got the superior version for the Xbox. and it don't even have multiplayer. On one hand, I'm like, okay, Switch fans get to play it, cool. But on the PS fucking 4? I'm like, Rockstar, we're on the new stuff. Like I get y'all are working on GTA 6, but goddamn. Oh my lord, it's such a stupid idea to do that.
You're wasting everybody's
And
time.
yeah, like this is the second time they have wasted everyone's time. The first time was when they re-released GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. and it was buggy as shit.
Yeah, like I get like if you love those games and you just wanted it for like your new systems, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it wasn't even completed.
No, there were bridges missing.
Yeah,
And they didn't. Did they even come back and update it to fix
no.
everything? Did they do a hot fix? What the fuck is going? Oh my god! And, that brings me back to when I saw one of my mutuals, and I muted them after this shit. I'm like, shut up, just shut up. they're like they're like Rockstar should have did Cyberpunk 2077. I'm like, why? So the multiplayer would die like 2 hours later.
Yeah, their online gaming sucks.
Yeah,
Like you play for like 2 minutes and it crashes.
yeah. Like it was such a Rockstar is definitely when I oh my god, Rockstar is definitely retarded. Apologies for that word, but still. It's so dumb, this idea that like, oh, you can do this whole porting thing instead of like doing a remaster. Like there's some great remasters out there. And
I'm still waiting for
the
my
fact that
Darkness one.
oh yeah. Like Stubbs the Zombie was a great remaster. LA Noir was a great
Oh,
remaster.
I
Like that was amazing. Like I finally getting to beat it. I was like, oh, this is great. They're never making a sequel. The friggin' the developer is
I
gone.
know, like that game deserved a sequel.
Yeah, or even a prequel. How cool would it have been to play as Phelps during World War II in the Pacific Theater?
Oh,
That would have been brutal, especially if you see them like actual Japanese soldiers, like actual Japanese actors as the soldiers, their faces as they're dying. Oh my god, it would have been brutal. You'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's how you would be. Like, oh my gosh, Rockstar needs to do better. And I did see one thing like, which developer would you get rid of? And it was between not BioWare, it was between Bethesda, Rockstar, and two other ones. And I'm like, well, since we ain't got nothing since nothing new since Grand Theft Auto 5, everything else been re-releases or ports. Rockstar needs to go.
yeah, honestly, I was like looking up the like for the new Grand Theft Auto 6 and what their updates. You know what their updates are? You
Uh,
get the tan every time when you go out in the sun and your hair moves.
oh, oh, you know what? I actually found out some more stuff. Like if you're like doing like a bank robbery thing or whatever in there in the
Oh
multiplayer.
yeah, the cops are actually like cops.
Yeah, and the NPCs will fuck up things too, where the cops show up also, so the NPCs can get in trouble, and then you end up getting in trouble. Like they're making it even more realistic with a lot of stuff, and that sounds cool as hell. But I'm like,
And they won't just
just give me a
randomly
fucking
shoot you
trailer.
when you stand near them.
Yeah, yeah. Remember that in GTA
Oh
5?
my god, every time.
As Franklin, you're talking to the cops, they just pull their gun, and I'm like, oh shit,
How you doing today, officer? Get down on the ground.
I didn't do nothing.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh my lord. All right, let's see. We got some more gaming stuff.
Mm,
Okay, so
mm,
Destiny 2 was, I think Lance Reddick's thing. He was Commander Zavala, I do believe.
mm.
Keith David, and of course we talked about Lance Reddick at past. Keith David's replacing him. And all I'm gonna be like, I don't even play Destiny like that, but as soon as I see it, I'll be like, Commander Anderson, Captain Anderson from Mass Effect. That's literally how I'm gonna be. Captain Anderson, is that you? But like him and Lance, they're pretty similar voice wise, so it wouldn't be such a jarring thing for a lot of fans. They're welcoming him aboard. I'm glad they found someone else.
Mm.
It was sad how he died. Just heart just shut down while asleep.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yes, let's talk Baldur's Gate 3. All right. They really did. They really did make me go fine. I'll pre-order it.
They made you do that.
Yeah, a lot of people playing it on PC right now. It's coming out on PS5 in September, about the same time as Starfield.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be alternating between games. I'm literally gonna be the meme where it's Gandalf with the AK-47. Like, I do not remember this weapon. uh it looks so immersive. I just saw a clip on TikTok where the guy basically persuaded his way out of a big boss fight by making like the main boss in there kill his guards, kill his pet cat, and then kill himself. I was like, "What? You can do that?"
Just like
And
real
it's
life, I
it
guess.
oh my god, it was funny as hell. He goes, Those guards, they don't even have a brain between each other. But if the noises come from them, he looks at them, you two, kill yourselves, and they just start killing each other. And like, oh yeah, your Vesper, that's probably where the noises come from. All right, stay still, and just shoot us with a crossbow." He goes, "The noise is still there." He goes, "Okay, you got to stab yourself in the gut, and then it'll go away." Oh god, it looks great. And you know what actually sold me on it though? Not that. You get attacked by a squirrel in one part and you can punt it.
Not Conquer from Conquer's Verde.
Oh, it was funny as hell. And it's so over the top violent with that. I'm like, okay, it just flies away. No, bam, hits a boulder and just a big splat of blood. I'm just going, okay, I'm sold.
That poor
And
fiddle.
I was gonna wait until like my birthday, but I'm like, I got money. Okay, I'll pre-order it now. I got the digital deluxe, so I'm just waiting for that. It looks very good. This is one game that is actually pissing off some developers, and I know who.
Hmm.
It's most likely EA and Rockstar, all these different companies that are just like, oh, we need this much time to do a game, blah 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 blah. This game has no downloadable content. This game is basically done. There's barely any bugs. Even the bugs they had was just goofy ass shit the characters would do. Nothing clipping, nothing just, flopping around, no falling off the map unless someone pushes you. And they're like, oh, this is going to make the gamers set a standard. Like, well, that should have been the fucking standard.
Right.
And I said, if EA had just let BioWare cook, Mass Effect Andromeda would have had 2 games by now, and we could have got a freaking crossover like in 2025.
No, but these motherfuckers got to be greedy and think about
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah. If the investors of CD Projekt Red had just said, "All right, take your time, but release it for the Series X, Cyberpunk 2077, release it for the Series X, we'll release it for the PS5," it wouldn't have gotten slammed like it did.
Right?
There's so many, examples. Battlefield, was it 2047 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
If they had just said, "Take your time with this, make sure it's the greatest thing for players and all that," it would not have died so quickly.
I'm still iffy about buying Cyberpunk.
Oh, it's good right now. It should be good. I say, you know what? Now with Phantom Liberty coming out in like next month,
Mm-hmm.
get it then. Get it then because they're overhauling the whole thing. Like V can get cyberpsychosis by the time Phantom Liberty comes out.
Mm.
There's a lot of stuff they overhauled the whole thing,
Hmm.
and I was like, what? You're gonna make me play the whole fucking game again? I can get cyberpsychosis. I can just go around killing anyone. Oh, it's looking. I had no problem on the Series X.
Now, I'm seeing Russian authorities. What's going on with that?
Okay, so I got this one. All right, so the author of Metro, he's was the main writer on the games, 2033, Last Light, and Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
He had spoken out about the whole invasion on Ukraine.
In Russia?
Yeah,
Oh, you do that over here where it's safe.
the FSB wants to give his ass 10 years. Oh my god, let me see. Where's it at? I think, yeah, here it is. Metro author Dmitry Glukovsky is wanted by 8-year prison sentence. Okay, wanted by Russian authorities after it handed him an 8-year prison term for speaking out against the invasion of Ukraine. This comes back from when we talked about how Mundfish had got a lot of flack for not talking about Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
And we had said like they can't talk about it, otherwise they go to jail.
They get assassinated.
Yeah, Dimitri could go to jail. Like I think he's in Italy right now. He's trying to get the fuck to the States. Like you can even look at like Slaughter to Prevail. You think, oh yeah, they're in Russia. No, they're in Florida right now.
That's worse. Have you seen what's been going on in Florida?
Yeah. Oh my god. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, a lot of these guys are running from Russia.
Nobody wants to be Russian in Russia. They Russian
Man,
out of Russia.
okay, I'll give you that one. Yeah, so that was it. Like I was like, what? Like I brought it back to when we were first talking about this earlier this year when it came to Atomic Heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone like, oh, you shouldn't play it. They're pro Russia. No, they're not. They can't talk about the fucking thing. Otherwise, they end up going to jail.
Yeah, it's not like the USSR and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally how it is. Like the FSB, the KGB, they will go after their ass.
Oh, yeah.
And they probably did take the money from Mundfish from Atomic Heart to buy a couple of guns.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's, they can just, that's basically seizure, forfeiture or something like that. But yeah, that's it. When I saw them, I'm like, oh wow, well, that sucks. And Metro is a great series. Like the books are amazing, the games are great.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Russian Fallout, but actually streamlined.
Like Russia, don't get us wrong, we love you. We just don't like your leader Putin because he's a little bit crazy and Hitler-like.
Oh, they're not even going to do an election.
They're not even doing elections?
They're not even doing an election. They're like, oh, no, he'd win already. I'm like, what the fuck? They're gonna have to pull some shit like when Stalin died.
Like, I hate to say this, but they need to big A him.
Yeah, that man, we were so close to that whole coup, but it was only for one guy. They didn't want Putin. They wanted the other guy.
We're going after the wrong guy.
No, that military guy, like, because they were, I think the Wagner group or whatever, they were losing people to like because of faulty information, and so they're like, okay, yeah, no, we're dealing with this asshole that gave us this information. They drove right through Moscow, and even the soldiers like, yep, let's go. Oh man, it was fucking nuts. Let's see. I think there's some more. So, oh yeah, we saw Quake 2 is out. It's on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. A remastered of it.
Remastered.
Not even remastered, I would say.
They added more stuff to it too.
Yeah.
That's the power of Microsoft right there.
At least they got one thing going with them.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else was there. I did see another thing. Oh yeah. THQ Nordic dropped a lot of new games.
Of course.
Gave us a new look at Alone in the Dark yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Last yesterday. Wow. They gave us a new look at that. Jodie Comer and David Harbour. How they look in the game. And it looks like they're going to be pulling out some, not Oscar winning, but at least Emmy winning acting.
Like X-Files acting?
About. More horror based though.
Okay.
They announced the thing that we talked about. They are doing a Last Ronin game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, please be third person. Please be third person. It's third person. I'm like, oh, thank God. If it was top down, I was gonna just throw it at somebody. So that was cool. Like it was just a quick little trailer. It was just like candles getting blown out and one just staying lit.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, there we go. Just went Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo stays lit.
That's gonna chosen.
Oh no, that wasn't even it. He survived a whole ass
assassination. I know.
I gotta get. That reminded me. I gotta get the graphic novel for me and John Elisa. She wanted the graphic novel and my Last Ronin figure. She's like, "Can I get that?" I'm like, "No."
Sure, $500.
I should have did that to her. She'd be like, I'm broke. I'm like, yeah, you're 14.
Oh, that sucks. It looks like you can't get it done. Bye.
How funny it'd be I just turn my niece into a Ninja Turtle fan. But she would use that on her brother. Like, listen here, Ninja Turtle.
I'll be like, oh, this Ninja Turtle could kick your ass.
Oh my lord. But yeah, that's basically it. We're prepping for some Halloween stuff. I looked at my thing. I'm like, wow, my whole October's packed.
Like, honestly, like, for, like, the costume thing, I think I'm just going to do the Jason mask that I had with the Joker paint on it.
Oh, that's nice.
With, like, I don't know, this guy?
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect.
I don't know, with, like, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I don't want to go, like, suit casual kind of stuff, because that gets uncomfortable in a while.
Dress shirt, probably.
Dress shirt?
Dress shirt, black jeans.
What is considered dress shirt? Like, church?
A button up.
Okay, button up. I think I have some of those.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my grabber mask. I gotta wait till October for it to get here.
Okay. And do you have a machete?
I do not.
Okay.
It was so funny. Keisha's coming with us. She got her ticket. I got my ticket. Tomorrow Seneca's getting his. I gotta see if Ivan and his partner got theirs. My nieces might be coming also. And my future nephew-in-law, he's probably coming. I gotta see if Dan Small is gonna be coming. I told him he's got time. It's still August. I'm coaxing our old friend Paul. I was like, come on. You ain't gotta worry about driving. I'll drop your ass off.
There's booze.
Like I literally told him, like, hey, listen, you ain't gotta worry about how you're gonna get back or coming to. I will come and pick you up. That's what I did with Dan and Eric.
And like, I'm gonna say this right now before I get like all shy and shit. Jimmy Koala, come with us. Be my date.
Oh my god, if she could, that'd be great.
Tag her in this shit.
That would I should. or just clip this and just send it.
She's gonna be like, that's adorable, but no.
Yeah. She's like, nah, I gotta make sure I got like an ice pack or something. It's a little far.
Just love me, I'll love you.
And I told Seneca, I said, I told him I'm not gonna get a party bus if everyone doesn't have a ticket. So it all depends on how many people get a ticket and all that. And I would have got a party bus if that fucking ticket for the damn table was perfect. Oh man, that was a fun time. Fucking placeholder ticket for $0.00. Ugh. All right, so I think this is it for episode 6. S-TierCast. You can find this on Spotify for podcasters through the QR code or we'll link. But this will be on Spotify podcasters. This will also be able for replay on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. Find this next. Let me see. Find this next Wednesday. I do believe.
Wednesday or Saturday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
God damn it. You gotta let me know this shit, man.
Yeah, we're going to get back to it. You can also follow the S-TierCast at facebook.com/STierPodcast. And also on Twitter or X. Fucking that stupid Komodo dragon torso asshole. On Twitter at S-TierPodcast1. Instagram at S_TierPodcast, I do believe. And also
just remember, he's got more money than us, so be nice.
I know. Elon, please, from the friggin' ionosphere, hand us some pennies.
Just 1 or 2 mil. That's all we ask.
That's it for this episode. Stay S-Tier, everybody. We will see you hopefully next Friday if there's anything going. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.